right, welcome to today's episode of Tomorrow's Leader, where we dive deep on all things leader related to leading yourself and leading others. I'm John Laurito, your host today and every day. So today, right now, it is 10:30 at night on a Monday evening, and I am leaving for the airport tomorrow at 3 a.m. Yes, crazy. So I'm just doing a little podcasting because I'm in the mood to do a little podcasting. So why not? Monday night, 10:30, a few hours before getting ready to go. And I hear Bodie barking in the background, so you might hear him. There he goes. It's all right. I'm not starting over. I'm just going with it because it's 10:30 at night, and that's how I roll at 10:30 at night. So, in any event, I wanted to share with you a little bit of insight because it's interesting with this whole travel thing. So it's been 18 months of no travel for the most part. I've been used to traveling my whole career. This certainly, what I'm doing in leadership consulting and keynote presentations and executive coaching and all that, there's normally a lot of travel, and that's been wiped out, obviously, during the pandemic. So just recently, over the last couple of weeks, I've now returned to travel, which is awesome. But what I will tell you is that it was uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you. 3 weeks ago, I went away on a trip. It was the first business trip that I had taken, for the most part, at least on a plane, in 18 months. And it's weird. I had been traveling for so long, for so many years. And, you get your routine down, and it's kind of like second nature. You just, you know what to pack. You know your whole routine, where you're going to park, go to the airport, where the gate is and security and all that kind of stuff. You almost just go into, a brainless situation and just go through autopilot. But it's funny, having not done it for 18 months, I actually got to tell you, I was a little anxious, a little nervous. I'm like, okay, wait, what was my routine again? I'm now down here in Holly Springs, North Carolina, so I don't know the airport as well. I'm like, okay, so my flight's at 5. What time do I need to leave here? How long will it take me to get to the airport? I'm like, okay, so do I drive? Do I get a car? Do I Uber there? Where do I park? When I park, how close is it? Do I need to take a shuttle? Do I just walk into the terminal? And all this kind of stuff. And how do I even pack? I'm like, I forget my whole routine. So it became really uncomfortable. And that quickly, though, all came back to me. And when I did my first trip, which was in Florida for a couple of days, came back. The next we got another one in California. And for that trip, it was almost like second nature. It just came back. Now this third one, I'm all set, ready to go. I haven't even packed, to be honest with you. It's 10:30 now, 10:40. I got to leave at 3 a.m. I haven't even started to pack. But I'm not anxious about it because what was uncomfortable for me now is really routine and comfortable. And my point with this is so many times we get stuck because we don't do something because we're uncomfortable with it. We just don't decide to take a step because it's kind of the unknown. We get stuck, we get frozen, we get paralysis because of this fear of, okay, I'm going to be uncomfortable because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I don't know all the steps in the process. I don't know where I'm going to park. I don't know where my terminal is. I don't know where my gate is. I don't know how long the security lines are going to be. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And because of that, it's uncomfortable. But then when we get into it, it's amazing how fast we get comfortable with things that weren't comfortable to us. And I'm not just talking about going to the airport. I'm talking about everything. So I want you to just think for a minute about the thing that's hanging in your head, that step you want to take, whatever it is, that decision you want to make, that new job you want to take, the trip you want to take, whatever it is. Something that's holding you back because of this discomfort. You feel like it's stepping outside your normal comfort zone, and it may be, but that's a great thing. And it's unbelievable how when you do that, how what used to make you uncomfortable is really second nature and comfortable to you. I mean, what I'm doing right now, God, the thought, I remember back in the beginning of 2020 when somebody was telling me, hey, you got to do a podcast. I think it was the end of 2019. You got to do a podcast, and here's what you got to do. I'm like, a podcast? What? I love speaking in front of a group, but speaking to a microphone and just a camera and that's it. I don't know. What am I going to talk about? I don't, I do these presentations. I plan an hour meticulously and blah, 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 and I give it my all, but I don't know the first thing about doing podcasting. So honestly, it took me months to kind of get it going and do it and pull the trigger on it. And now, you know what? I enjoy it. I love it. Now I've done 170 plus episodes and it's second nature. So what used to be super uncomfortable is really nothing. So think about those things that you're shying away from and just try them. I promise you, it will actually become more comfortable. And if you have any bit of success, listen to my prior episode. I think it's 2 episodes ago about how to triple your confidence. If you have any bit of success, which I will promise you will, if you do it enough, then it is an unbelievable confidence booster. And that's how people achieve unbelievable things. That's how people create an unbelievable life for themselves. They do the things that other people aren't willing to do. They take the chances that other people aren't willing to take. They make the decisions other people aren't willing to take. They're not complacent. They're not satisfied with staying within that comfort zone. And unfortunately, 95% of society, and no wrong with this, but 95% of people are just comfortable being comfortable. They don't want to do anything that's going to make them uncomfortable. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're somebody that has big goals and you want the best things in life, you got big dreams, you've got big goals, big life ambitions, you have to be comfortable getting uncomfortable. Do new things, try new hobbies, try new activities, try new responsibilities, try new relationships, try new jobs, try new things that at first make you uncomfortable, and over time they will become very natural and very comfortable. Okay, so think about that. So, in any event, again, another short episode, some thoughts wanted to share at now 10:40 at night. I got to get some sleep. I got to get some shut eye. So I'm ready for this flight and this trip. So, in any event, hope you enjoyed this today. As always, subscribe, like, share. Let me know your thoughts on topics you'd like to hear. Let me know your own stories. I'd love to hear some stories from you. Hey, I'll have you on maybe as a guest. If your story's good enough, maybe I'll just tell it. I'll share it. I'll give you some credit, whatever. I'd love you to be part of this podcast. So, yes, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. All right. So enjoy, stay healthy, stay safe. Again, go down below, give 5-star reviews. I love those. And I'll look forward to talking with you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.